update everything.
Congratulations! Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega corporations of our...
Valdivianites! Happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our out of the third as a coincidence.
Hi there. Huh, not sure what I'll have to... I'm Tom, but you might find it... I'm not from... Seems like you... That's wonderful. I won't keep you.
Hey, you there? Hey, hey! Just keep... Never give it. And remember, but you got it. You literally... That's right. Oh, I got it. You got this. I have a...
You have new tasks.
I'll try again.
Hello, I purchased this. Absolutely. Thank you.
I ordered this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen as all. What? Just give me... Yay.
I am a science. This is not... I am not happily married. Am I to understand that rather than help me with my play? Such a dismal state.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel. Perhaps. Thank you for... And if you are ever free for that date, I will be around Cape Horn for the next 6 months. Stop by anytime.
Valdivian!
Well, the...
Got a quick minute. And is going to... You will, so keep following the...
So, one of the... I'm sorry for getting you this job. In a... Well, so we can't talk here. Are you on this course? Well, we should... Who knows? Talk to you later.
Hello. Okay, here goes nothing. I will return. Well...
You're not quite sure. You don't remember him.
Hey!
You know it, but I'm here. I'm a My lens, or you see, now, and I have a feeling just that it, and maybe, in fact, let's go on a date right now. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Yeah. So, go up to a door.
The outside? Is this the way out of this? Surely once you... But perhaps the dialogue, the choice, is yours. The outside? Is this the way? Surely once you leave, everything... But perhaps the choice is yours. Without a second glance, for there is one with a much higher budget. This mundane... It was all too much. You're patient and you completed the game with enough time to get a refund. Congratulations.
Okay, not really. Anyway, drum roll once again. I've got a brand new plan to become a real after the flirtilizer. And it turns out I was missing a key ingredient in my whole appraisal of the situation. Are you sure you're ready for this? It's called the woot. I think you're really good. The woot. I know, it means encouragement. And you don't even necessarily have... You can offer someone the woot before... You know what this sounds like, right? Total magic! I am so glad that you get it. Well, since you're already a fan...
Chrissy holds up a small green and pink watering can.
The wootering can! This can, the technology and enter the power of the woot, presto! The woot doesn't exist only in this can, of course, but according to the manufacturers, this is the most efficient way to preserve the power of the woot and transfer it in its purest form. Yeah! That if you were intending to woo me, which would be interesting. Are you? Provided you help make, we can talk about. Anyway, I'm sure you can imagine how much woot is lost to evaporation in a traditional transfer procedure. Common misconception, woot is an essence. It's when I first learned about it, I just assumed it was like peanut butter. But nope. Essence. I've already filled the can, but the woot charging ceremony as described in the instructions takes 2. So we do the ceremony, and then you I don't know. What do you think? Are you ready? Yes! Ah! You are so cool! Okay, so to start, we both stand next to the can. Do we hold hands? note, and we both deliberately imagine the woot making its way from the can across the medium of the water, intertwining with my roots. Exactly! And when we have this image firmly, and the woot shall be. Woot shall be? Imagining! Okay, I've got it. Do you have it? Wonderful! Okay, ready for the... And the woot shall be. Great! Quick! Pour the water!
Thoughts for sweet Prissy.
Is it working? I feel the fertilizer kind of tingled, like it's like that time someone thought I was... Gosh, what a fantastic day that was! I got to talk to a hydrangea, a real one. Can you see a difference?
Prissy looks just as she had before, save for a bit of extra moisture on her leaves.
Oh boy, if I have to stomach one more time, oh no. It's amazing what you can take, isn't it? When you don't have a choice. I think I'd better rest now. Tired, but not defeated. Thanks for your help. You're just the best. Without someone who believes in me.
Hello and welcome to Sandyland. A magical beach-themed board game awaits us as we venture through the traffic to the parking lot to the Sandy Kingdom where beachgoers frolic among ice cream and sunscreen. Would you like to hear the rules? Both of our pieces are at the starting spot, home. There are 12 spaces in between here and the Sandy Kingdom, some with different rules. Each turn, we both spin a spinner to determine how far we go. Then, after landing, we follow the outcome. First one to the sandy shores wins the game! What color would you like to be? Okay, sure. The pieces are all set up. I'll be the banker and the rule tender. We are both at home. It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 3. You're on the third space, the open space at the parking lot. Well done! My turn. I spun a 4. I'm on the fourth space, getting stuff out of the car. Good thing I brought the sunscreen. Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 2. You're on the fifth space. Hot sand! The intense heat on the soles of your feet caused you to run forward 3 spaces. My turn. I spun a 2. I'm on the sixth space. Ice cream? I can't help but stop for a tasty treat and I lose a turn. Looks like it's back to you. It's your turn. What will you do? You spun a 4. You made it to the Sandy Kingdom! You win! I tried my best, but you were simply a better beachgoer. I'm proud of you, and you get to enjoy the beach. That's 1 victory for you. I'll add it to your dice roll to see what our relationship will be. I'm so excited for you. Come see me next time for the ancient game of chess. You've heard of it. Excellent. See you, potential lover / friend / enemy.
You wonder for a moment if your sink has overflowed, but that's not it at all. There's just a being made of water standing before you. She's ethereally beautiful, but there's something hard to pin down in her gaze. It almost feels like she's watching your every move.
Hi, honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands? Me? What could you possibly want with little old me? Please, just tell me if there's anything I can do for you. What? Little old me? Better you don't know. Keeps the mystery. Oh, I suppose. Guess the mystery had to... I'm River. What can I do for you? Just River. Like chair. Chair. World-famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Belief. The one and only. You know, the best thing about Cher is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her. Not someone else, but being your best self all the time, it must be nice. Is there a version of me you like best? Water, steam, ice, some form in between? Oh, sorry.
River wasn't exactly holding your gaze before, but she looks everywhere.
Look, if you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
She is gone. A very, very yellow punk dressed in studded leather glares at you. Their charming duck-like appearance does nothing to diminish the aura of absolute disdain that radiates from them.
Who the duck are you? I asked first. The bathroom? You ducking serious?
I only ever see you sitting and scrolling or standing with a dead blank expression on your ugly mug. Boring. And ducking disrespectful of yours truly, don't you think? Now get out, ducking poser. Well, I'd rather you did. Oh, great purchaser of DLC? Perish the thought. If you're wondering where those extra datables are that you purchased, they're not. Same here. Anyway, enough of toot. It is time for Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? What do you want to know about my lore? It's true. They really do act like with human emotion. What's happening is that there's a whole other dimension to these animus wavelengths than we ever can be completely aware of. Objects and concepts have these rich inner lives that we can't see at all in our dimension. Somehow they are able to have jobs, even me with my vibrational qualities. I can only be a part of the process just for the bit that I see. I don't really know. Because I can't see all of it. They could have lives parallel to the ones humans have, and we just can't sense it precisely? Maybe? What did you think about that? All right. Ooh, my...
Skylar shows you her date viators. Skylar's suspension seems buoyed some.
You believe? Thank you for that.
Hey, I've been thinking about something, although you believing in the magic I'm not totally real yet, don't you think? I like that, yeah. I don't think I was wrong, per se, about those other products, but I feel like those things weren't I think maybe I've got bugs. Bugs. I think maybe part of the reason I haven't become real yet is that I'm actually afraid to because there are bugs on me. Exactly. So here's what I'm thinking. It's vinegar.
Chrissy hands you a bottle of ordinary no-frills vinegar, presumably white, but the label isn't even that specific.
It does. At least according to the real plants I've talked to. But one day I'll be real, so... Can you? It'll drive out the bugs that are there, and it'll make sure that even bugs don't like the smell of vinegar. It's like a universal thing. Yes! Thank you. It's hard to stay hopeful sometimes. It really helps to have someone around who believes in me. Probably wouldn't surprise you to know that there are quite a few folks around here who think I've spent too long in the sun. Her leaves are melting. That's what they say when they think I can't hear them. Can you believe that? No, I don't think they mean it, though. At least, I hope they don't mean it. If they mean it, oh, soil. I don't even want to think about that. Let's just do our thing, okay? Vinegar me.
You spray Prissy all over with the vinegar.
Ooh, it's like a spa shower. Ah, good soil. What a unique Even if it doesn't get rid of the bugs, I feel a heck of a lot cleaner. I think I feel it working. Oh boy, I hope I feel it working. Hey, thanks for your help. Whether or not this finally does the trick, it's been really nice to have an ally. Don't forget to come back and who knows? I might...
Welcome to the Abode of Mysteries, where today we will play the ancient game of chess. First founded as the Indian game known as Chaturanga before the 600s Anno Domini. That's year of our Lord Christ! It traveled throughout space and time to reach us today as the most popular board game of all. The game used to have elephants for pieces, but now it's like bishops and stuff. Do you know how to play? That's great! Saves me an explanation. I have the pieces set up right here. You can be white, I'll be black, which means you go first. This is the style of play that I would categorize as normal. But what if I attacked you like...
Parker pushes his knight far out into the playing field, seemingly completely undefended.
All right, so you didn't fall for my opening trap. I have more tricks.
Parker plays chaotically, filling your position with wild sacrifices. One such sacrifice leaves a set of his pawns doubled up on the same file, one in front of the other. His tactic-filled play also leaves his king wide open, easy to attack. Quietly, simply, you begin to bring your pieces one after the other upon the pawns that are incapable of defending themselves.
Ooh, that's not very nice.
Parker puts his queen next to your king in a very threatening manner, maintaining eye contact with you all the while. He does not blink.
That!
The single weak point of his pawns begins to crumble, and soon his entire position with it.
Oh dear!
You begin to control more and more of the board as the ranks and files open up, and his king is quickly placed into a corner with only a single rook remaining on his side. Parker quietly moves his last rook just to the side of your queen.
Stalemate!
With his last movable piece gone, Parker cannot make any more legal moves without checkmating himself. The game swiftly ends in a draw.
Them's the rules! Nope! Drawing from a losing position takes some skill. Give me some credit. You get no points towards my love. Soon I will see you next time for an ever so complex game with many of my beloved rules.
When you come across River again, she's got company. You recognize your bathtub. Bathsheba.
Come on, girl. It's just the two of us. You don't have to play coy. You can't be all over this house and not have some good gossip.
I don't. That's not really...
Come on. You can tell your girl, Sheba. You know I won't tell.
River's eyes dart to you suddenly, and you're not sure whether she's angry or relieved.
Yes.
No, not at all.
Bathsheba throws her arm around River, pulling her closer. You can see River's cheeks flushing. Steam rises from her skin in a light mist. It's sort of adorable.
Look, since we've got a new friend here with us, I'll let you choose. Our friend River here likes to pretend she's above things like gossip and opinions. And I know that's not true. Why, just the other day, I caught her rolling her eyes at Prissy.
Well, that was just...
And the other day, when Jean-Loup was working on a song, I know I heard her laughing.
I wasn't.
And every time you leave Winifred, she's got you all steamed up. Your water heater, honey. Don't sweat it, Riv. Look, I'll let you off easy. Just one little cup of tea. Your friend's choice. That's fair, isn't it?
River looks as if, to her, this is the thought.
Fine. Well...
River's demeanor seems to shift immediately. It's like she can barely keep from rolling her eyes.
I just think it's interesting that a plastic plant would need to be watered.
Interesting how?
Just interesting. I'm not saying I'm offended. It's just... when my water slides down her leaves and gathers in the pot until it gets nasty...
Oh, that is pretty nasty. Why do you water a plastic plant, anyway?
Maybe you could just sing to her instead. I'm sure she'd be just as happy. Thank you.
River seems more relaxed than you've seen her, but when your eyes meet, it's like she remembers she's meant to be a bit more distant. Her smile vanishes, and she clears her throat nervously.
Well, what do you think is my best state?
Oh, well, you're just so pretty all the time. But you know, you're so fun when you're liquid. After all, who doesn't love a good bath?
I see.
River leaves without another word.
Whoa, 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 hey! Wait up, Riv!
You again?
It's true, you know. I've seen a hell.
The duck off, Johnny! You ducking overpriced rooster! I'll do shit to your plumbing that even Roto Booter won't be able to fix. You might finally hit that high D, you ducking douche nozzle! But will it be worth it?
Bravo.
Duck off!
Be nice, Rebel!
So, what, see? I'm being nice. Ugh. Well, go on. What are you waiting for? Nobody's looking. Wow, the toilet isn't interesting.
Laissez-les tranquille, baby.
Oh, Sean, please! I'm doing something here.
Meh.
I say you could call me that, dumbass. Pretty damn sure I didn't. Daddy. We're a rebel. Oh, And there, I'm getting bored with this. I usually spend about 20 seconds talking, and then whoever I'm talking to miraculously ends up dead. Or underneath. You can be whichever one you. That's the only favor I'm gonna do you too, so appreciate that shit. Yes and no. Ain't my obligation to make sense, but sure. You want my. It's Nunya. Nunya duck in business. Names are worth choosing. And I don't have to tell you shit. In fact, I'm gonna get the... You wanna talk to me again? Too ducking bad, poser. Rebels out. Rebel Inc. Poof!
Yo, how's it going?
Yes!
Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works. Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner... What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? My favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore? I'll be honest, we're not speaking English right now. The speeds at which objects and concepts think is both faster and slower than the rate at which humans think and speak. Faster in that the objects have instantaneous consciousness throughout their different forms of the universe, and slower in that the timelines for them can stretch into eons. All that to say, part of my job is making sure that we can all understand each other, which means I'm processing their speech and rate of thought at a completely different timeline than yours. Necessarily, we're not really talking in English. What did you think about that? Nice, thank you. Oh, my suspension.
Skylar removes her deviator. Skylar beams at you. For a moment, she looks as though she's contemplating.
Yes! You did! My suspension of disbelief. She's in there right now, feeling great. I love it.
There's a few moments of silence as something seems to dawn on Skylar. Her smile softens.
Will you accept it?
Just like that, Skylar is back to her chipper self. But the
Yay! Love! I love you.
Come and give me a little snuggle, lover.
There's something different about Prissy today.
Well, 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 my genuine, honest tobacco hero. You did it. I don't know exactly how it happened. Or maybe it was just, but I am real. I am real and I think we can agree that that there's I just cannot ever. I'd say I could die of happiness if I wasn't so gosh darn alive. And I feel beautiful too. It feels like something has been. Thank you for believing. I have love. You know, it's funny. I guess part of me always thought that if I ever found love, it would be a big, splashy thing. I mean, obviously in my fantasies before, I was a real plant, but there was always something else that made it really special. Oh, I don't know. Like fireworks maybe, or like a big party, or maybe an orchestra playing and everyone dancing and laughing. But now I'm here, and I'm real, and I have that thing I've always wanted. And it is enough, because I love me. It turns out to be really quiet and simple. Just the realization that I love me. I guess I always did. I just didn't know it. So you loving me isn't a great big thing. It's the right thing. It makes sense. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I know. So to want something for so long, amazing. Thank you for that. My love.
Today, we will be playing a popular and it's based on the 20th century dairy wars between England and France. We will both attempt to outproduce the cream. Would you like to hear the rules? I'm so excited to speak for a very long time!
Parker does indeed speak for a very long time, spending roughly 45 minutes going into excruciating detail about the different rules and sub-rules for each scenario, including the expansions which, as far as you can tell, aren't being used.
I'll play as Belgium, which has a +3 bonus to currency exchange, which means you can be either England or France. Which will you choose? Ha! That's definitely a bad move. In the Cream Capitalist Championships, England is well known to be at a disadvantage because of the cow wandering exploit. Think of the exploit! Begin!
Parker distributes the pieces, a 10-minute process. You receive 5 cards with various types of cream-making machinery on them, 6 bulk cooling tank pieces, 24 cream maker worker pieces, a pasteurization token, and 8 or 9 things you can only describe as shapes. Though the rules are intricate, they are no match for your intellect and resource-mongering capabilities.
I'll go first so you can see how a turn usually goes. It consists of 5 phases.
Parker does a mathematical dance between placing workers, spawning new factories, and gathering new resources to then place again. Chits and chips fly through his fingers, and it serves to remind you just how well made the pieces really are.
That's my turn. I'm prioritizing fermentation technology, the last step in the cream-making process. Now you go.
You plug your resources into the slots to
That's all right. I have more than enough workers for the fermentation process, which you will suffer from.
The turn goes back to Parker, who spends 10 more minutes going through the 5 phases.
I've invested in new technologies. Once my factories are complete, my process will be airtight. Making cream will be a dream. Okay, I get.
You and Parker seem to be neck and neck in cream production. At turn 14, you see a critical opening. With great care, you have precise, and in the final turn, you ended up with...
Well done! You win! I can't outdo the Milkmaster. I will see you next time for our relationships. Ultimate dice roll.
I love you. For real. I love you. For real.
The room feels oddly humid when you walk in, almost as if you just finished running the shower. The reason soon becomes clear, however. You see River speaking with someone on fire, or made of fire anyway. Steam rises from River's skin.
You really gotta learn to relax, homie.
I can relax just fine. Just please tell me how to be more likable.
Well, I don't know if I can do that.
I heard you telling Scandelabra how to up his game yesterday.
Yeah, and dude did not. I've never seen him so huffy. He was all like, "Mel, you impugned my skills at La Sex?" I was like, "No, bro, I'm just trying to tell you there's a better way." He didn't even let me get into my theory or anything. But yeah, like, I can tell you how to talk to others more effectively, but I don't think I can give you some magic key to being likable.
River seems deeply disappointed by this response.
Can you tell me one thing, then? Which version of me?
Well, not the best. I mean, who doesn't like a little steam? It's steamy, you know? Totally sexy. If you lead with steam, you really can't go wrong romantically.
I see.
Dante gives you a friendly wave as he leaves. When he's gone, the room feels colder.
Hey, you weren't listening to that, were you? Oh, well, thanks, but really.
River runs a hand through her flowing hair, as if it might restore her dignity. Her expression changes to something a bit cheerier and hollower.
Now, what can I do? You must have come here for...
This conversation is too familiar. She's clearly going through a routine.
You actually want to hang out with? I'm usually the means to an end. You want to wash your hands? You want to cook? Fill a pot with water and assemble your ingredients? The real star of the show. Even when you want a bath. I mean, Bathsheba is the main attraction there. I help make the bath happen, but it's about the vibes, the comfort, the soak. And I mean, that's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's better that way. But just don't be surprised if I'm surprised. Am I? I guess if I was gone, they'd be a little bit harder to pull off. Nobody ever seems grateful to have me around. When I'm gone or late, or not the way people want me to be, though. Nobody has a problem complaining about it then. All I want is to know what exactly people want from me so I can give it to them. If you don't want anything from me, and you can't give me that... Well, I guess that's... So, what do you want to talk about then? Well?
This throws, River. It takes...
Watercolor, of course. I don't have much time for it, but it's one of the things that makes me happiest. I don't know. I shouldn't have even... I'm just gonna go.
You're back! You actually came back! I mean, well, let me be a good hostess and fix you a drink. Excellent! So, what'll it be? Ooh, those are just coming right up.
You drain your glass with
Oh, that was fast. Anytime! Seriously. Anytime. I still haven't had any new customers. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I make good drinks, I picked a good spot for my bar, and I'm cute and charming to boot. What else do I need? Advertise? You really think that's necessary? Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true. Damn. That feels so obvious now. I just figured word of mouth would be all I needed, right? But I guess if there are no mouths... That sentence made more sense in my head, but you know what I mean. Too bad this house doesn't have someone like... So... I guess we're gonna be doing it. Now, we need this ad to be enticing. We need to be eye-catching and strike up curiosity. But how would we go about that? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Which of these words do you feel best describes the atmosphere of the Tipsy Tumbler? We gotta bust out... Now, lyric won't come, but he left behind some... How about one of these bad boys? I mean, they're all just different ways of saying cozy. And post them around. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, maybe I'll start with the posters and see how that goes.
I kind of forgot I was on a budget for a second there. Ugh, I'm just so hyped! I'm gonna get to work on this right away. So, shoo! You're in my creative zone. Get!
The first word that comes to mind as you evaluate the strange figure standing before you is delicious. You don't even intend to be salacious, it's just he looks edible. His long blonde hair calls to mind ramen noodles, but his entire outfit is a culinary journey around the globe. He looks downright mouth-watering, but you're not sure the feeling is mutual. His expression suggests he's less than impressed with you.
Good evening. Do have a seat. I'll be with you in just a minute. Glass of wine. This fine white has a light body and is rather dry. It's quite acidic. I can virtually taste its origins in the eastern Loire Valley. Dare I guess, just outside. And as its taste matures on my tongue, I detect notes of honeydew, grapefruit, and peach. And a certain minerality. Flint, gray salt. Well done. Now, can you do even better? Indeed, an excellent idea. Mitchell Lynn, food critic extraordinaire, paragon of the perfect, advocate of the adventurous, and bane of the banal. Salutations. I have to say, I already find your taste quite impressive. Listen, I'm afraid you've caught me in a bit of a hurry. 3 new spots have just opened up around the house. I'm eager to give them a try and see if they measure up to my exacting standards. Say, how would you like to accompany me? Brilliant! So, where should we go? There's a new Hawaiian fusion, Daisuke's sushi spot, and Freddy Yeti has an ice cream joint in the kitchen that's worth checking out.
Mitchell leads you to the dining room. He seems excited, or about as excited as a critic like Mitchell can be about a new place.
I've heard only good things about Daisuke's place so far. Let's hope it lives up to expectation.
You walk into a rather austere space. Every element seemingly selected for its clean and unpretentious. The counters are of the walls are shoji-style screens, and the doors slide open with a soft hiss that seems engineered to bring you entirely into your sophisticated surroundings. A water feature drips delightfully in the background. You feel instantaneously relaxed and intrigued.
Ah, here comes the owner now.
Irashaimase.
Daisuke greets you both with a warm smile.
Welcome to Omakase Daisuke. I am pleased to see you both.
Always nice to see you, Daisuke. It's obvious you've put a lot of work into this endeavor.
Thank you, Mitchell. I have only done what anyone would in my place. The dishware deserves no less than maximum effort. I hope the decor and ambiance please you.
My mind isn't quite made up yet. You do? Seems rather dull to me. Understated, you say? Let me take a closer look. Why, you're absolutely right. I thought at first it was lazy and weak decor.
Lazy and weak.
Mitchell continues on, as though he's not heard Daisuke.
But look around you. Perfectly clean, lighting muted but warm. This wood shows the signs of a master carpenter. These chairs have been selected with painstaking care. And as I listen, I detect the subtle dripping of water from a waterfall pond.
That is only Sinclair's chronic drip. But I thank you all the same.
I feel almost as if I've been transported to the Tsukibayashi Jiro. Delightful, simply delightful. Let's move on to your speciality, Daisuke. What are we to make of the settings?
Before we begin, I am obligated to tell you that Scandalabra's stories about the silver are damaging.
Believe the Scandelabra? Sooner let Sinclair process an insurance claim for me.
I'm glad we are all in agreement there.
Now let's have a look. We appear to be missing chopsticks.
Yes. But if you wish, I can bring you some.
No need. I'll eat in the traditional way. And I must say, marvelous attention to detail, Daisuke. All right.
As the name suggests, we offer only omakase.
I can't wait to see what's in store for us. Okay, now, when the first course comes, let's... Yes, you really know your sushi etiquette, which I find very appealing, by the way.
Here you are. Please enjoy.
Daisuke places a dish before you containing what must be the most hideous, clumsy nigiri you've ever seen in your life. The fish is misshapen, and the rice seems to be falling apart.
What?
Is it not obvious?
I see. Glad to know your take. Now that we've eaten, I think...
I'm sorry for the abrupt intrusion, but there's an urgent topic I need to discuss with you immediately. Is everything all right with the Dateviators? Are they operating efficiently? Well, as you know, I'm able to remotely monitor their functionality, and I've been noticing some deeply troubling readings coming from the quantum catalyst activator. That's very sci-fi, but essentially, the quantum catalyst activator is the internal hardware that allows you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence. And recently, it started to emit metacognition readings unlike any I've ever seen before. I'll keep an eye on things over here, but please inform me if anything unusual happens. Oh, and if they get too hot, throw them in the freezer immediately. Your life depends on it. Are you insane? Sorry, it's not safe to talk anymore. I'm in a really sketchy neighborhood and this phone is super duper expensive. But I'll keep analyzing the data.
I'm so happy you came back. Being up here in the attic, it feels like people only come up for little bits of time and then they try to leave as soon as they can because I've never felt that way. For me, it's like a playground up here. Like what? Huh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I do wish people would stay longer, though. Even if they can't see me, it would be nice just to watch them. Like human TV. Jeez, I wish I had a TV. Hey, now that I'm thinking about it, how can you see me? Yeah, I mean, I used to watch you move boxes around and search for that same amazing Christmas sweater every year. Though you have stopped. But you've never even looked at me before. Like, through me, which is cool, but never... Whoa, awesome! Tell me everything. Okay, you say thing. Thing, not person. So does that mean... That's... If I wasn't already dead, I would You can talk to anything? Like it's real? Wait, so then... How are you talking to me? Because, well, then I guess I'm something in between. You're noticing now. So, like, wow. I feel so happy, but it's weird. I think I feel... sad? Oh, really? I felt sad a lot when I was alive, but since I died, I've just been mostly happy all the time. And I haven't had... I think there's something about being a ghost that makes things harder to feel. Like, sadness can feel so heavy sometimes, and if I can't even lift the latch on the attic window... How am I gonna lift something as heavy as sadness, right? It would just fall right through me. That's kind of funny. I guess that's funny. Good to hear. But your glasses, this idea that you can talk to anything, to anybody, like... Does it feel like you have friends? What does it feel like to have friends? Oh man, I would love that. Oh boy, okay, this is weird. I'm having another feeling, I think. It's so strange. Like I said, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so happy to have met you. I'm loving that you're here. I can't wait to play all the games, and I want to show you how I can go through the wall if I really concentrate, because that honestly is amazing. Like, I'm in this crazy loop where wherever I go, there I am. Nope. But I want it. I want what you have. I want the glasses. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe I want with these... maybe I want what you have. I want to have friends too. Oh my god, that's it. I am lonely, you know? They can't see me because no one can see me and I can't see them because I don't have the glasses and I'm lonely. It's tough stuff. I told you, most emotions are super heavy, like even... I'm basically a paper butterfly. I think it's kind of cool. So it remains just me. Alone. And you say there's all these other beings here. Yeah. If you can talk to every object here, it must feel overwhelming sometimes. Even just talking to you one-on-one, I'm overwhelming myself. I don't know, there's something about you, though. And not just those glasses. There's something about you being here that is making it so that I can feel these things. Maybe you're like holding the feelings, and I can feel them with you? What else can I feel, I wonder? Are there other emotions besides loneliness? That sounds like a great idea. I have master. Oh wait, this is terrible. Help me. Please help me. I am so... Have you ever seen... Oh, it's happening again. You're gonna come back, right?
Once again, Zoe is fading before your very...
And I have so much to show you.
But before you go back to your oval...
You? What are you doing? I thought I told you to get lost. Yeah, you weren't. But guess what you missed out on? It's my ass. Let's call it a learning experience. Try not to be such a ducking rube. I hope you've had as much of a blast as I have.
Rebel seems surprised for a moment. They look at you hard as if trying to decide if you're serious before their eyes fall to their feet and they mumble a response.
Sure. Well, it's a good thing that unlike the other idiots in this house, I'm not just here to fun. So you can take me as I am, or you can go right duck off. Rebel out.
I love you. For real.
Let's unlock new adventures together.
You're here! Oh, now! Are you ready to begin? Oh, we need...
I can't believe you're doing this, dude. This is a terrible way to find out your relationships. It should be done through careful, well-thought-out story beats, excellent lore, and a good sense of closure.
Oh, I love my dice! I need it! It's part of the rules of my love.
Fine.
They're beautiful, Chance.
Yep. Okay, so I'm supposed to weight them depending on how you played your games together?
Yes. The human gets extra love points and extra hate points for cheating me. I know, you're one of the good ones. But even so, there's always the possibility I could still hate you in the end. Roll it, Chance. Roll for our eternal ending together!
Sure, dude. I've got the dice all...
He holds out the dice to you. Present...
We've got a lot of love here. It's love!
I love you. Oh, wow. I'm so happy. You're the best. You've won my eternal love. Care to play a game, my sweet? Either way, I win, because I won your love.
River seems to have no shortage of visitors whenever you run into her. This time, her companion is a statuesque figure in black. Something about her gives you a strange sense of nostalgia and sadness. Her name appears to be Lady Memoria, but you can't quite figure out who or what she is.
Don't concern yourself with the opinions of those beneath you. There is only one real answer to your question to begin with.
Yeah.
Ice, my dear. Ice preserves perfectly. It leaves everything just as it should be, forever beautiful. That aside, a lady never allows herself to boil over. Do not let them see you crack. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Memoria breezes out of the room, not even looking your way. Perhaps she didn't see you, or perhaps she's just lost. River doesn't seem at all encouraged by...
Oh, hey. Well, yeah. Everyone I talk to has a different opinion about which version of me they like best. Nobody has said the same thing. What am I supposed to do with 10 different answers? That's not how it works for me. I want to know what people like best so I can just be that. I can't even help changing, you know? Even if I did have a preference for one state, I'm always gonna have to be something else. So there's no point in putting myself out there like that just to be told I'm not good enough anyway. Thanks.
River falls silent, perhaps thinking over what you've said to her. She sits, drawing her knees up to her chest and looking off into the distance. Whatever is on her mind, it's plain to see she's 1,000 miles away.
No. Go ahead. I never thought someone could see the worst sides of me and stick around. I'm so glad you're still here. It's funny you say that. I know you so intimately, but you have no idea about me. It's so much easier to just hide behind whatever you think I am, whatever you want me to be. What can I do for you, sugar? Everyone likes that river. What happens when you see all the ugly parts of me? What do we do when you know it's all lies? What if you don't like her?
River laughs.
Maybe. Well, thanks for listening. I gotta think about all of this. I'm clearly not gonna find any answers in asking everybody else.
She sighs.
You again? Well, I'm here. Choose an option, butt blaster. Ugh. Whatever. What'd you have in mind? Or should I say, which foot... Huh? I'm talking about a foot fetish. Oh, did you? Did you get it? You're funny. Anyway, how should the rest of this play out now that I'm all in your business? Should I keep ducking with you? Great. Well, here's your chance. I do agree that you kind of shat all over, which in some circumstances might even be okay. I thought I already made this clear. If there's something you don't like about the way I am, gonna need you to clarify what the duck you're talking about. No one appreciates that kind of... So you want me to be a duck, act a part like ever... To play your little man and put some lipstick on this ducking pig you call No. Ducking, thanks. As I've said from the start, you can take me or leave me, exactly as I am. Dildos, bondage, water sports, and all. Anyway, are we about done here? I'm getting pretty tired, and I've got a date with Tony. A lot of it. For, reasons.
The steaminess of your home appears to have increased suddenly. It must be because Lucinda lavished and...
Steam me up, lover. You bet your sweet bottom, baby. Because my secret is I'm Lucinda Lascivious. Oh, hello to you too. I've got, let's say, one that allows me to... Come here, baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place. You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house. It could be that she's right.
No one else who has any say, that is. We could get into all sorts of horny trouble. This is my fantasy. Tell me, my effervescent darling, what is your wildest fantasy? Oh, because it's more vanilla than these? Or more spicy? Nothing wrong with simple if it's here. And my time here is limited. So, but next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Welcome back. Not exactly. I guess buzzwords don't really work if no one knows what they mean. You'd think with all the time people spend on social media, they'd be better at reading. But let's not talk about that. Bringing down the mood won't help bring in people either. Anyway, what can I get you? Excellent! So, what'll it be? Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar. That sounded more appealing. Coming right up.
Beverly hands you your drink.
No problem. It is painfully obvious. We need something that makes the others feel like they have. What could it be? If this were a cartoon, I'd have a light bulb over my head right now. A signature drink. Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, it's so obvious. I need a drink that is so superbly amazing, enticing, and can only be found here. Why didn't I think of that before? That's right. Like ice cube size. Did you know that the bigger the ice cube, the more surface area it has, the slower it melts? I want to have the biggest ice cubes this side of the North Pole. Will you help me make it? Or at least be my taste tester? Same here. All right, in mixology, a good cocktail needs 4 attributes: strong, sweet, sour, and bitters. In theory, as long as we have at least these 4 things, we can mix and match all sorts of flavors to create a truly unique cocktail. You can also just have the strong and bitter part and stir a nice martini, but I feel like shaking something up using juice. Hey, that's the spirits. First, let's pick the strong liquor. What do you think? Nice and frosty with some aromatic tastes of juniper. Good choice. I'm gonna put a little bit extra just in case. Now, we need a liqueur for the sweet portion. Which should we use? Very nice. This is coming along great. All right, now we need our something sour. Now that'll add a real nice kick and dark ruby color. Almost done. Now we need bitters. Which one should we pick? Ah, yes. Who could forget that one? So popular that when most people think of bitters, they only know that little white bottle with the oversized label. Yes. Now, what about a little finishing touch to it? I'll never say no to more sugar. Creation is born. What should we call it? Lovely. I love it. It's got that dazzle we need. All right, let me mix this baby.
Beverly sets to work shaking up your beverage, pouring it into a glass, and pushing it across the counter towards you.
Okay, moment of truth. Drink it down and tell me what you think. Be honest. Well?
Perhaps that wasn't the best idea. Your vision tunnels, and you feel yourself beginning to...
Whoa, hold. Are you okay? Whoa!
You're not sure how long you've been out, but you wake up to Beverly looking down at you with deep concern. She helps you to your feet.
Hey, buddy. I guess I mean, I figured if it gets people so drunk... So, you think I'm stupid, huh?
She laughs bitterly.
I think I'm...
Beverly covers her face with her hands.
I truly am, though. I try to be bubbly and fun like soda, but I just fall flat. Like flat soda. No one wants to be around me, ever. But drinks are literally everything I am. I am lost without the tipsy tumbler. What do you do when no one likes the thing that makes you, you?
Beverly sniffles, rubbing at her eyes.
You really think there's anyone out there that would like a watered-down floozy like me? Oh, why am I'm turning red? I'm not the one who drank that monstrosity. Okay. I'm gonna spend some more time. In the meantime, I'm sorry to ask, but please. This really, really might be my last shot.
As you approach her, finish her...
Listen, I'm not usually one to eavesdrop. I overheard you and Beverly talking about the tumbler. And I think I might be able to help. I mean, if there was a cute new spot with placebook-worthy specialty drinks and good lighting, and even I didn't know about it, we gotta drag her advertising into the 21st century for starters. All it takes is a few well-framed shots of the decor, a lineup of the best stuff on the menu, and a little voiceover from a beloved internet personality. Instant FOMO. Line out the door. Guaranteed. Trust me. Ooh, that's perfect. What is it? Ooh, I'll check back with her soon, though, because this is gonna blow up! But first, you gonna need to tell me exactly where her bar...
River is alone when you come to see her, for the first time since the two of you met this way. But that's not the only unusual thing here. She seems at ease, her body posture relaxed as she looks around the room. When she sees you, she smiles.
Oh, hey! I'm so glad you're here. I was just thinking about you. Yeah. I just wanted to thank you for our Nobody's ever really seen all of me, you know? I was just afraid of what they'd think if they knew who I really was. That I couldn't be loved or even liked. There's so many different rivers, you know, beyond even my different states. I just become whatever people want from me. Nobody's ever really known. Some of them think they do, but they don't. I just thought, if I could just be my best self at all times, everyone would love me then. It's just so tiring performing all the time, you know? I'm so sorry you had to do that. I wouldn't have guessed. You seem so comfortable being yourself. To some extent, this will always be me. Changing my state is out of my hands, But I don't have to change me. Does that make sense? I'm so glad you know what I mean. Yes, somebody might like some other version of me more. Sure, someone may need me in another state to get the job done. But all those states are still me. Liquid, solid, vapor, whatever. It's all still me. It's like the legend Aqua Khan once said, I'm every water. It's all in me. Yes!
She exhales.
Anyway, you watched me question. I didn't even realize it at the time. I know you well. And still...
Her smile grows warm.
It means a lot to me.
She reaches her hand.
I know you intimately. I just want to show you. Would you like to take a bath with me?
River smiles, taking you by the... It's not as if the bath itself is a novel experience, but this time it feels like the bath is taking you. The water is perfectly warm, caressing you in your most intimate places with a touch that's both gentle and bold. There's no doubt that when the night ends, the two of you know each other more intimately than you could ever have imagined. River is such a constant presence in your day in so many ways. She might be ever-changing, but knowing that she feels safe enough to be her truest self with you means the world.
So easy with you.
When Rebel walks in on you this time, they seem to be unaware of your presence. Unlike your previous encounters, Rebel is gazing off into the distance with a strange look on their face. As if they could see through the walls, and they're searching for something out there. Maybe even something they know they will never find. Straight away, any hint of they turn on you. With a disdainful laugh, they raise an ironic eyebrow and put their hand between their legs in a gesture that can...
You caught me in a moment of post-com clarity. Only thing I get sad about is when the... And then it's just until I can find someone new to pound into next week. You want to be the next merry-go-round? So, what brings you to my domain on this fine, hormonally unstable day? I'm always coming, baby. Anything else? Seriously? I think you need to go away. All this stuff, and I can't... Or like, if you're trying to get something out of me, I'm pretty sure I've made it clear that we can get... So, is that it? Or what? Not necessary. So, go away? I said, go away! What's the ducking matter with you? Wait. What?
Rebel seems to be genuinely confused by that. They take a step back.
Wait, are you being serious? Well, I'm not trying to make it easy. You can take me or leave me, and if I'm not for you, then just walk away. You've had every opportunity. No, I'm not. I'm just... So you actually, like... You want to get to know me? The real me?
All of a sudden, their body is racked with heaving sobs. When they finally settle down, Rebel looks at you with huge, wet eyes, full of remorse.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be mean to you. I just don't know any other way to be. I really didn't mean to upset you, or it's just... I've gotten so used to everyone hating me. For so long I hid who I was. I promised myself I'd never do that again, but now I think I'm just too loud, too angry. The truth is, I'm really scared. Can you come back later? I need a little time to get myself back together. Not used to anyone seeing me. I promise I'll be more considerate with you when you come back, though. Thanks. Really.
For a moment, it looks as if a firefighter has appeared in your home, smoke and all. But a closer look reveals the smoke is in fact attached to this apparent firefighter's head. You don't get much of a chance to scrutinize her appearance any further, because the moment she notices you, she begins to rush you along, raising her voice and waving her arms at you.
Thank heavens you're here. Wait, well, don't just stand there. Go get help! bleep mean what's wrong? Don't you bleep see that? Why? What's that? Couldn't hear you for a sec. Arma alarm at your service. You too. So, what brings you around here? Oh yeah, that's part of my job. You see, I'm here to protect the house from fire. Take a look around you. Now just think. I've got to stay vigilant at all times. Beep. Some people don't get how hard you have to be constantly on the lookout for the slightest sign that something could be wrong. Beep. If I let my guard down, even for a second, this whole place could be turned to ash. I've seen it happen. I appreciate that. Anyhow, I ought to get back. Come on back soon and maybe...
You take your leave.
Put up flyers everywhere, and I'd be out of money if it weren't for the fact that I don't pay any rent.
Move over, honey. Move over, honey.
Phoenicia?
I heard your bar needs a little TLC.
You said... You really?
Mm-hmm. And I also heard...
I brought some vodka.
And I brought cranberry juice to go with that vodka. It's rad. Trust me.
I have some limoncello to add a little class.
You know what's trendy right now is passion fruit juice. Good for, antioxidants.
Spicy cocktails have been de rigueur.
I brought my special powdered air for some quality foam on the top.
I don't actually drink, but it...
I brought my hot talents in case your cocktail needs a little flair.
And because you're so passionate about this bar, and because if this place succeeds, it'll be a great new place for posting pics, I brought passion fruit juice. All that's left now is for you to mix all these things together.
I don't know. I'm not sure I can. Oh, okay. You're right. I got this. I got this.
Beverly gathers together each disparate ingredient, slicing, squeezing, shaking, and mixing them into a drink that at least looks decent. How it tastes remains to be seen.
One final touch.
But of course.
Scandelabra lights a thin flame at the end of his fingertip, throwing a little heart into the drink.
Okay. I think everyone drink.
The gathered company all lift their glasses in a silent...
So, what do you all think?
It's totally tubelicious. That's a mix of tubular and delicious. I came up with that just now. Impressive, I know.
Whew! That's got a kick to it. I like it, though.
Delicious. What a complex flavor.
I can feel the antioxidants working.
You know, the top quality air in the foam truly ties it all together. You're welcome.
Swiss posh. It's my precise handiwork that's the cherry on top.
Heck, even without alcohol, that packs a wallop.
Big!
And you? Really? Oh, thank God.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa. Is this what?
So, what are you going to call my new creation?
Not yours, lamp.
Well, if I want to make this exclusive here, I need to give it the Date Viator. In your honor, and those funky glasses of yours that made all of this possible.
Woo! Cheers!
Oh my God. I actually have a and as a thank you to everyone.
And everyone was happy to pay. The game console turns on. Team 17, Sassy Chap Game, Moon Surgeons, Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back. Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to go? They're coming! Oh, you just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you're thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
What are we gonna do?
Berserk!
Eat Saker, worm!
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scruff carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons. We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it? You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my chalk-picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing grunt-class upholders who shouldn't be too bad. There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm. It is. How do you suggest we do this? Yeah, makes sense. With the shadow suit, there's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you are. Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, a vast laser juts out from some... The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway. Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride. You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. Wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break? Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die!
Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Yes!
Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go! Take this!
Luna throws an elemental grenade that blasts fall to the ground. Presumably dead.
Wow! Great job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you. You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly. I'd love to be friends with you, even though it can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva. Having a real friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Champ, champ, champ! How go? I guess I don't know how to speak to the youth today. Valdivian would like you to complete an exit survey based on your time here. How would you rate your time with Valdivian? All right, everyone has an opinion. And now that one belongs to us. I appreciate you participating. One more question. If you were to recommend, I don't know, Tom for a job somewhere, how likely would you be to send his resume along? That really means a lot, champ. Here comes my resume if you ever have any leads.
The stranger standing before you is dressed to kill. A sheer black catsuit, studded black manacles with pink fur trim, and a variety of brightly colored accessories drape their shoulders and frame their delicate features. Loneliness has been such a defining factor in your existence over the last few years, you've almost forgotten what it's like to be around others. You've certainly forgotten what it's like to be around someone like this. You almost feel as if you've stepped into a sex shop.
There you are. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten me. Cute. I'm Benoit. What many call sex toys, yes. I prefer to call myself. It's really about, given the way we met, someone less...
They look at you expecting.
You do remember the way we met, don't you? You think you could afford me? Please. Gag.
They look absent.
The only way to strip the world... Some friend of yours thought they were hilarious. You moved into this house and your friend brought you a big box. You opened it up to find... What else? You opened that to find... And so on. Eventually, you got to a bright-eyed But there's still time to rectify that. After all, you're here. So how about it? Me and you and mind-bending, earth-shattering pleasure? I knew you couldn't come here.
Benoit takes you by the hand. Benoit is everywhere at once. You've never experienced anything like it.
Come and give me a little snuggle.
Huh? Wait, what the hell? They're sure a feisty one. You wouldn't think rubber could fly that fast. Sorry, they're private. Excuse the language, but I do have to. Anyway, need something? So am I. Yes, quite okay. Although I cannot normally ascertain the feelings of rubber ducks, so your mileage may vary. I believe we may be nearing the end of this particular conversational requirement. It is all right. I haven't felt a single so long.
Hey, welcome. Good news. Apparently, one of the reasons I didn't get more, I guess, having... But once word started getting... And I have you to thank. So let me pour you a thank you drink. Excellent! Always. They usually don't yell, and they also sometimes don't. Anyway, which mocktail would you like? Oh, those are just coming right up.
Beverly hands you your drink, smiling fondly at you.
Of course. Thank you for keeping your word about coming back. How about we celebrate with more drinks? Yes! Now the next question is, how hard are we celebrating tonight? Are we getting boozy? Do you mind if I mix a cocktail? No need to be sorry. Cheers. You know, I really appreciate your honesty with me. I feel like some people would have taken a cocktail just to be polite. Do you mind if I ask why, though? Say no more. I read you loud and clear. Knowing that, though, I'm surprised you came back to see me. I must make a damn good mocktail. That actually makes me kind of proud. Oh, shucks. You got me blushing now. Well, have as many as you want. I'll be here all night. I'm just glad you came back. I was worried that once you helped me, you'd move on. Having everyone over was so fun, but once they all left, I was so... And I'm stressed. I feel like I've always... If I want the tipsy tumbler to survive, I can't let that happen anymore, so... Thanks for being a returning customer. Let's have a good time.
We need to go get help. Bleep! Bleep! You did? Guess that explains why there was just a and it went out a half an hour ago. Bleep! Yes, I'll just... So, what brings you to my neck of the woods? I'm 100...
Armor holds her arm up to stop any further...
Wait a minute. Do you smell that? It smells like...
Armor's eyes...
Fire! We need to get everyone out of here! Are you sure? How can you be totally sure? About what? Everything's great. I think it all comes down to something that happened in my childhood.
Armor is quiet for a few moments, gathering herself. She doesn't quite look at you as she speaks.
When I was young, I was placed on the wall near the front of the window. It was a wonderful place. I could watch the outside world with all its color, bustle, and excitement. see the neighbors' houses. It was all so beautiful and so innocent. But then... one morning, I saw smoke rising from one of the neighbors' windows across the street. I thought it was just a piece of burnt toast or something, because they were always doing that. And so I said nothing. It was a fire. By the time the fire trucks got there, it was already too late. Everything burned. The paint peeled and charred, the glass shattered, the whole house, and every single thing in it, all destroyed. I never forgot that day. It's what made me want to be the best. It gave me the passion I needed. It's also why I never let my guard down. Yes, now you understand. Really? But all I did was see it happen. I didn't know that. What should I do? Okay. But what about my job? You would do that for me? You mean you... Maybe when I'm going to get started on my healing journey right now. Yeah, I was so focused.
The beepless armor begins her... For a moment, you wonder if your Dateviators are malfunctioning. They are dressed to kill. Abs on display and lighting all along their body. A ring of light surrounds their perfectly coiffed but it doesn't take you long to discover...
Hey, yes! Wow, 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 wow. Literally perfection. I can use it to cleanse and conceal this, literally letting the light literally shine out. I can literally and be the brightest example of positivity. Like, when I use it, I can actually, literally feel my... Thank you, shameless plug. Okay, that's enough plug. Okay, betches and bros. Stay golden, stay glowing, stay light and bright, and I'll see you next time. Oh, are you still here? Honesty is part of my brand. Unlike most, and that is why I am calling you. I don't need that energy in my life.
A charming barista grinds coffee in your kitchen.
Oh, hi there. Welcome to Roofbox, the home of all your coffee. I'm Kirby, happy to help. G'day. Sure. Here to make your day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today? Okay, no problem. One affogato? Order up.
Kopi flies into...
All right. Here we go. One affogato. Enjoy. Is there anything you'd like to know about the affogato? An affogato is a pretty fun coffee. Honestly, it's kind of more like a dessert. You usually use some kind of vanilla gelato or ice cream at the bottom of the cup, and then pour hot espresso on top. It's a pretty awesome coffee. Gosh, that's a question that's personally though, I like to think of it as a drink. We'll see you next time.
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year, you'd be right. Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. However, I really must reiterate that the tip line is for verifiable leads only. I saw them in Turkmenistan, or did you chuck up your butt? While obviously very humorous, detracts from our serious efforts to expediently locate the missing item. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on sight. Thank you for your ongoing support in this matter.
Come and give me a little snug.
Nightmares are nothing new to you, but this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience. It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head, with snake and lion heads sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be, and teeth that decorate what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most. It's that lizard brain feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
There's something crawling up your leg. Don't you feel it? You know it's there. A fly, maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent. A little more vicious. Crawling up. Aren't you going to do something? Now there's another on your arm. And another on your shoulder. Dozens of little prickles across your skin. The prickles turn into punctures. The picture of poison pervading the parts of you you keep under the cover. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips, scurrying down from your cheek. So many little legs. Spiders. Or maybe ticks. Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it. The scuttling. The buzzing. The sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts. Whatever they are, they're eating you alive. That was fun. Didn't take you as such an easy scare. Oh, are you all that? It was simply delightful to meet you. No need for pleasantries. I've been in your head your whole life. Until next time. You'll see me sooner. They say coffee at midnight. Sleep with one eye open.
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh.